Hey everyone, Mick here with Alex. We have just done the full weekend of Supanova 2016, and I gotta say it was wow. What can I say? Nathan Fillion. Oh yeah, Nathan Fillion.
I actually got to ask him a question.
What was that?
The question was, okay, well, for those who have seen Castle, they would know about the bit where he says there are two kinds of people that think about killing people: psychopaths and mystery writers. I'm the kind that pays better. And I asked him, what about a hitman or a creative assassin? His response was basically that I may have came up with an idea for the next show.
like a parody as such?
It could just be Nathan Fillion being an assassin.
All right, fair enough.
I don't know, or maybe he's running.
Fair enough. I managed to talk to the man behind Ren and Stimpy, Billy West, also Philip J. Fry, and well, he actually got started doing radio. He actually started in 1980, finished in 95. The reason why he finished in 1985 was he started doing his stint on Ren and Stimpy. So that was pretty much the case. And and he actually taught me a really good lesson. Good comedy is always based on some sort of truth. So really, that was pretty enlightening. That was an enlightening phrase, but it was awesome. Who else? Steve Bloom. He is basically, I don't know how to describe it. He's very much a god, a god amongst the voiceovers. I mean, like Michael McConaughey, Melody Spivak. I can't think of anything else. He's up there, probably. I don't know, maybe close to the point of Mel Blanc, but he's done it all. Peter Cullen, Frank Welker, he's done it all. He's done some classics. He was on the second season of the Rurouni Kenshin series. Great teacher Onizuka. Who else? He played Slash in Mahoramatic. That was, first and second season of Mahoramatic. Ryuga. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. And
how about we talk about the things we actually did?
No, I'm getting to that actually.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I asked him a question. I said, "What was the most inspirational?" It was actually, what was it? What was it again? Let me just check my phone, because I think I've got it on my Wikipedia.
While he's taking his time, let's talk about day one. I've mostly been to a few chill rooms, which is basically a resting spot, because walking around conventions can be very hectic. So there are places, at least here anyway, where and they're run by Headspace. So
okay,
that's pretty good. I got to play some games with some of the workers, which is pretty cool.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I got to play Connect 4 and Uno. Yeah, I got to play Uno with a bunch of people as well. And
fair enough.
A lot of fun stuff. What else did I do on that day? I got some autographs.
Okay.
Yeah, Jane and Ryan from Cheese TV.
What were they like after all these years?
They still have that energy. They still.
I think it was just because when the Cheese TV canceled, I think it was just because they were starting to get older, and I think they were starting to pervade new ventures. The last time I saw I think it was Ryan.
Yeah.
Was on an episode of Heartbreak High.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I know that Jade did a commercial for Clearasil.
Yeah. He also was on a show called Ground Zero.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was also a thing I've heard.
Fair enough.
I also heard that Jade may have also done some stuff on Disney, which...
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's news to me, but that's good. Like, yeah, because...
Was it Jade or Ryan?
Jade.
Oh, Jade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun. They told a lot of good stories, too. On the...
Okay.
Yeah. So I got their autographs. They were very great. I really didn't have much to say to them, like... Because, I mean, what do I say to a bunch of guys who host a show... I mean, I don't want to bother them with anything in particular. I want to be mindful. And that's what I do. Here's the thing. I always try to be mindful to celebrities when I can. So if it feels like I haven't got much to say, I don't want to bore them with too much, you know.
Tell me about it.
They got a lot of fans. I respect that. You know, I respect some of the stuff. Like, I don't want to... chances... Yeah. Here's the thing. I love a lot of good celebrities on conventions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the chance of me like stalking them and all that crap, it's not gonna happen. Not really. Like
Look, you do what you need to do, and then you get out of there. That's the main thing.
exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
someone once told me a geek likes things for what they are. A nerd sometimes can take it too far, and that can be, well, lack of a better word, that can be the word stalking.
Yeah. Obsession. Very, very nasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nasty. Let's see. What else did I do? We got to talk to some people on the stands and markets and stuff, because they're very cool. Yeah, they're very likable people. Because sometimes just walking around isn't enough. Sometimes talking is fine. What else did I do? Got to look at some seminars and stuff, which were pretty cool. I actually got to see a seminar with John Jarrett, who played Mick Taylor in the Wolf Creek series.
Oh yeah, I got him. His humor's real dry. Like,
and okay, for those who said he used to be in Play School,
he is not.
He clearly stated.
Do not say that to him. Word of advice. Word of advice. Do not say that to him.
He clearly stated with an F-bomb that he was not in Play School.
That's how honest he is. That's really good.
He also gave out some advice on working on movies as well.
Okay.
A script, and a script.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first and foremost. I've actually talked to filmmakers previously. Get your script over and done with. Then you go in the following order. You get your camera. You get your director of photography, your lighting, then your audio, then you get your directors, and last of all, your directors, then your actors. So that way, nothing's, everything's on the checklist. So
even though we hear this a lot, at least it's consistent. We know that.
Exactly. So yeah, so that's what we do with our reviews. We get a script, we get it over and done with. And then we actually do all the stuff, so that way we know what we're doing. So at least we've got one thing off our checklist. Okay, that for me was pretty much day one. What was it like for you, day two?
Well, we did a lot of walking.
Walking.
Where we parked is actually where we're doing the thing right now, and it's very far away from the...
here's the thing, you need, when you're doing conventions and you want to get what you need, you have to save money. So we tried to park it not too far, not too close. So that was pretty much the case. So
while I got some rest, a friend of mine showed up.
Sam,
yes.
Feel free to check him out on his YouTube channels. So
if you know the name of the channel is, that might help too.
Yeah.
You know, like,
tell me about it.
But he mostly does like things from the 90s, like shows from the bygone era. And since Jane and Ryan were guest stars, of course you might see some Cheese TV stuff as well. I can't really, say like I haven't seen much of his stuff yet. But what I do, I see some good stuff. Yeah, he collects a lot of
He's really old school, like 90s, early millennia. So
Yeah, so
that really, that's like pretty devoted stuff. So
he also asked some questions to Jay and Ryan about
okay,
if they saved Channel 10.
if they save channel, what the hell?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. Like,
Okay,
I didn't know channels could do that. Like, they could
fair enough.
Go
fair
out.
enough.
So, I mean, they could, but why? Yeah, because there's certain shows that you'd want to watch there. Also, given that there are a lot of shows on these days, that it'd be hard to fit them all on one channel.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, so it's day 2. What else did we do?
Well, I managed to get. Well, I actually got John Jarrett's photograph, and I got myself a selfie on my phone. So
Yep.
that was actually quite good, actually.
Okay.
I mean, people that allow you to do, I think that allow you to do selfies, they're really they're really down to earth. They want to communicate with their audience. Also, they're like,
Yeah.
they want to communicate to the fans. They want to show people what they've done.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah. Oh, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Get to know a lot of people. So, what else did we do in day 2? So I got to see Nathan Fillion, Billy West, and John DiMaggio.
What was it like for John? What was it like for you seeing John DiMaggio?
Oh man, he came up with some pretty funny stuff. I didn't get a chance to ask any questions because I think, really, I think there were a lot of people eager to ask those questions, and I think they're more devoted fans than I am. Like, I like John DiMaggio's voice talents, but I'm not a big fan of half the characters he plays, and that's mostly the popular
I like him in Future Time as Jake the dog.
It sounds like Future Time.
Futurama, sorry.
Yeah,
Adventure Time.
You just try to combine the two, didn't you?
Yeah.
Future Time!
Yeah. Yeah. Futurama as Bender and Adventure Time as Jake the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what so what was it like for you?
Well, I wasn't very close, but I did get to see them in the flesh. And what else about those two guys? I tell you.
Yeah.
They talked about the
what it's been like and stuff.
Yeah, for their careers. And Billy West was talking about how he was next to the credits of Mel Blanc from the Looney Tunes stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was he.
Oh yeah. Well, he actually got his start in radio. In the 1980s, he did that for 15. He was like doing that for like 15 years. I even asked him which was better, community radio or commercial radio. He just said it. He was just honest with me. He said community radio and college radio.
Yeah.
So that's what I pretty much listened to. So, so I was pretty much on the right track. He even gave me the best advice. I wouldn't say advice, but he said to me, comedy is always based in some sort of truth. So that's pretty much the case. So I hope your enlightening experience I hope your experience was enlightening as mine. So that was all good. What else?
Well, I've written some stuff down. Now, I usually, as you can see, I'm not fully in my usual outfit because it's freaking hot. So,
that goes to show.
Maybe during the winter, you might see my whole attire. But I usually dress up as an adventurer.
His alter ego is the Conventurer.
Yeah, that's the name.
Yeah, so
I'm glad you actually got that right, because he usually calls me the Conventioneer, which is not the name. It's the Conventurer. So. Yeah, I got my satchel, got my hat. I haven't got a whip yet, or a sword, or anything.
Yeah.
I'm going for an urban Indiana Jones sort of deal, so that's kind of cool. I got to meet some people. I got to meet some authors, who.
Yeah. Oh, and
yeah.
Feel free to check me out on Nutshot Productions. I did an interview with two independent authors, Matt J. Pike, who's actually been an independent author for about 4 years. He's already an award-winning author. And Katie Frazier, who's also another independent author. She's from Interstate, so I'll probably put all the what's that word? I'll put all the details down on there on the little notice board down on the on YouTube. So feel free to check them out. I'll post them on Facebook as well, so that way you can check them out as well. What else? Day 2, I think, we had Meri Amber.
Well, she was at both days. So.
Yeah, she was both days, but we might as well talk about the. I think that's shit. This is pretty much we're pretty much near the end, really.
She's a very colourful person.
Yeah.
We got group hugs, which was
cool. Which was great. Group hugs, well, which was really because we run out on YouTube, and oddly enough, she is in fact our very first subscriber. So thanks for that. Thanks. Yeah, rock and roll, baby. Yeah. So I'm hoping that we can work together in the near future. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be a good possibility, isn't it?
Yeah. Other than that, yeah. So I've bought stuff on her. I'm actually hoping to chuck one of the CDs into my.
If you were also while we were resting and stuff, I got chips on a stick.
Yeah, this was the very last bit. So
that was tasty, very delicious. They come in different flavors. I chose sour cream chives. It was delicious. I think if I
when I looked at it, I thought it reminded me of the stack of chips, Pringles.
Yeah, once you pop, you can't stop. That's what happens when Pringles get deep fried. And
a deep fried version of Pringles, exactly, ladies and gentlemen. So
I'll definitely consider buying some more when I go to the next convention. That'd be great. Gosh, how long has this been going for?
Oh God, we've been doing this very thing?
Yeah.
According to the camcorder, about just over 17 minutes. So.
Okay, well, maybe a few more minutes and we'll wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Oh, so. Good, because usually these things take like maybe a half hour or a whole hour or something. We don't wanna bore our viewers.
No, not at all.
We will do another. I think we'll do another podcast of this. Yeah.
I think this should do the trick for
this year.
This year, yeah.
Definitely next year, though. We'll definitely, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Now I'm just.
Hopefully, if
I can find it, I'll tell you the name of what Steve Bloom's inspiration is. Oh, and where is she? It's not here. Where is it? I know it's
while
here.
he's taking his time, I'll maybe try to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, should I share the contents of my satchel?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, probably not. But even if I did, it'd probably be like maybe bits at a time or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I got like some tools. And
Here we go. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. That's basically her. That was Steve Bloom's. The main influence of Steve Bloom. So good job, Mary Elizabeth. What can I say? And keep it up, Steve. Rock and roll, baby. I mean, you done well. You're pretty much a god. Other than that, you're still with us. Billy, you've done well so far. Ren and Stimpy. Futurama. What else?
Actually, I got to see a panel of Michelle Gomez, who plays Missy, aka the female master in Doctor Who.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got to see her panel, and I actually did manage to get her autograph.
Okay. What was she like? Did you ask any information? Ask any questions?
Well, they were beginning to wrap up, so.
Okay. Yeah, I've had that experience.
It was nice to talk to her though, and it wasn't much. But you know what? I'm glad I got her autograph because I think I might collect a bit of Doctor Who autographs from certain characters. So I did. The last one I got was from Billy Piper, from Doctor Who as well.
Yeah, that was
a long line, that one, and that was a few years ago.
You know who I was expecting. many moons ago, I thought when they had Matt at Oz Comic Con, Matt Nable.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. I was hoping there'd be a longer line because he's been prominent in Australian film and television. He's a successful author. He's worked with some greats. Currently Stephen Amell. He's worked with Vin Diesel in Riddick as Boss Johns.
Yep.
Who else?
Well, that's mostly what. Yeah, that's the gist. Well, that's the main stuff anyway. Okay. Well.
I think we're pretty much. Yep. I think we're pretty much done. We're about to head home. I'm about to head home now and drop you off as well. So.
Yeah. He usually picks me up and stuff.
Yeah. So.
I wouldn't say he's my chauffeur because it sounds a little demeaning.
Yeah.
Anyway, catch you later, folks.
Yep. Okay. Until next year. Take care of yourselves. Eat, drink, and be merry over the Christmas break. And
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year.
yeah, we'll see you in 27. Well, we've still got stuff to do, but there'll be more coming. So that's pretty much it. Okay. Cheerio.